Welcome back, everybody. So I am very, very privileged to be able to present this next item. I launched this item a while back, and people have been absolutely crazy about it. It is our Euroflex hard floor steamer. You can also steam other things with it. We'll get to that in a minute, but there's a reason I bought it, and it's a long, long time ago. It's the most powerful steamer that we carry here at HSN, and I mean by a long shot. It is the most powerful. It is the most reliable, in my opinion. It comes with a 5-year warranty on the steamer itself. The boiler, which is the heart and soul of this unit, comes with a lifetime warranty. It is Italian-made, and everybody that's bought the top-of-the-line espresso or cappuccino knows, but cappuccino machine knows, the Italians make the best boilers. They make the best steamers for your coffee. They do that. So this has an Italian boiler. It's Italian made. It is amazing. And now it comes with the attached hose and nozzle attachment. So now you can do detail cleaning. I don't even have that on mine. So I love this machine. Why? Because it's powerful. In fact, this heats the water up to 295 degrees. We don't have another steamer that does that. This has 50 PSI. They up the PSI from 36 to 50. We don't have another steamer that's even close. And listen, if you want to buy a little baby steamer, small little handheld steamer for your apartment, whatever, I get that. This might not be for you, but if you want real clean, and I'm talking industrial clean. In fact, there's a woman that runs an Italian restaurant, very good friend of mine, Italian cafe. And she came to me once and she goes, I need a really good floor cleaner. And I recommended this one and she got it. And she's like, that is exactly what I was looking for, because I have industrial kind of cleaning that I need to do. But think about it, wouldn't you like that for your home? That's what you get with Euroflex. I own it, I love it. Really good news on this is not only free shipping, it's the lowest price I've ever had and presented it for. When you see this thing work, you will be awestruck. It kills 99% of germs and bacteria because it gets up almost 300 degrees. I call it the BBB, the best boiler in the business. When you see the boiler, you'll understand. Detail cleaning. Let me show you what you get. And then Bobby's gonna come out. Bobby Milliken is gonna show us how to use it today. But I love this thing. Oh, by the way, it weighs less than 8 pounds, all right? So you will love it. So come on back here. We go above and beyond what you might find in retail, and our price, nobody has the price. Everybody else is at $269 or $279 or $289. So you're gonna get the unit itself. It comes with a variety of pads, okay? So you get steamer pads, you get scrub pads, you get 4 altogether. We also give you the easy fill dispenser to put the water inside, okay? We give you crack and crevice tools. We give you brushes. We give you the handheld brush. We give you this, the little sponge to be able to steam, whatever it is that you want to steam. If you want to steam your fabrics, this is the hose that comes along with it, okay? And you get the parking pad. This is where you want to put your steamer when it's done to allow that, because when the steam starts to fade, it turns to water. And so that's gonna be your little drip pad and your little parking pad as well. I want to get Bobby out here because I want to show you the power of this thing. And again, I know it's not cheap. If you want a cheap steamer, or a cheaper, lower price, we have them.
Yeah.
We've got them for $50, $60, $70, $80, $90.
But why?
That's exactly it. Yeah. That's the way I am. I mean, maybe you live in an apartment, you live in a condo, and you're like, okay, I just need something to do this.
If you need something, you can find cheaper and smaller out there, but why do that when you can have it all?
If you want real clean and real sanitizing, I own this. This is the one that I use, and my floors have never looked better. Welcome, Bobby.
Hey, thank you. Yeah. So this is it. I mean, you talk about luxury cleaning. Look at the steam just billowing out. I love what you said in your last presentation, like billowing clouds is what you were talking about. So we've got it on the carpet right here. What you're gonna notice throughout Guy and I's presentation is our steam mop is one of the only ones that's recommended for both hardwood, sealed hardwood, and your carpet. So look at this. You've got kids, you've got pets, you've got kids that act like pets, okay? This is going to be your go-to mop. Okay, look at the steam. It billows out all the directions.
You know what I love about this too is that it comes with that carpet glider, which is fantastic, which a lot of other steamers claim that they do, that you can refresh a carpet, but you can't move them because they don't have the glider. And the glider has this shiny surface that allows the steam to penetrate. And then also at the same time, Bobby, it dries the carpet, but right after it steams it.
Yeah, and let me talk a little bit about the technology. Again, this is comes to us from an Italian family-owned business, over 30 years, so they take a lot of pride in their product. One of the things that kind of separates us and really makes us better than a lot of the other steam mops that you have out there in the market is what's under the hood. It's what's inside. And this is it. Here's a side view. This is our boiler. And Guy, we can talk about this for a long time because it's so feature rich, so many benefits. This is what it looks like by itself. Okay, first thing, stainless steel. You hear that? Very well made. It's a tank.
It's made like a gas tank in a car. I mean, it's unbelievable.
So this is where all the pressure is happening. You're gonna get 50 PSI, which is a huge number. We talk about pressure washers all the time. We know 50 is a pretty good number, especially for this. This is what's going to superheat that steam to up to 295 degrees. So a little bit of steam lesson 101. Steam has to be about 175 to get to be cleaning or kill things effectively. Up to 200, 212. Ours is 295, so we have way surpassed
and you're spending less time holding that steam over there because you're killing germs faster.
By the way, how do you turn on? You just pull it back. As soon as you do that, it turns on. You can see it instantly starts to billow out. How do you turn it off? You just put the handle up like that. Super easy on and easy off.
It stands on its own.
Stands on its own, 8 pounds, lightweight, can lift it with one finger. Also, guy, this got a thermostat in it, so that's how it stays. Meaning, other mops in the market, they may get to a temperature, they slowly start to drop off.
Right.
Ours, continuous steam, continuous PSI, and continuous heat.
It is the luxury steamer that we carry at a price. And by the way, I encourage you to look it up. Try to find a better price than $199 with free shipping. All right, and remember, we're doing flex pay, everything. It's only $50 to get it home. I'd love you to try it out. Now, if you love it on your carpets, obviously, wait till you see it on your hard surface floor. See, you don't want to use a mop on any hard finished floor, right? You leave water standing there, it's going to ruin the floor. This doesn't do that. This is steam. And what we're going to show you in a minute, too, is that it has a built-in drying bar plate on the bottom. I've never seen that on any other unit. You have to wait till that moisture evaporates. With this, it is drying after it's cleaning. Look at this.
Look at this.
Crazy.
This is hardwoods. I mean, this is amazing. You would even think that you could get something going on your hardwoods. Again, what kind of
look at this. Look.
And I did a lot. It's very, you can see
it is already drying.
You can see it drying instantly. And if I take it back here on this back, do you see this little foot pad right here? You see that little right there? So you step on that, and that's how you're able to get the pad off. These are the microfiber pads. I'm gonna talk about these for a second because they're really actually pretty special. Number one, they're 3-ply. They have a liner inside of them. They are reusable. They are machine washable. They're easy to attach. You see how I just Velcroed it on and Velcroed it off. So you have everything that you need. We've really taken our time to give you a full, complete cleaning system. You're cleaning with the power of steam, and you probably already know this. If you're not, if you're first time to the steam game, we want to welcome you in. We want to welcome you and invite you to get with Euroflex, the top brand, Italian engineering and design. This is it, 99% of germs and bacteria is what you are going to be able to effectively kill when you use the power of steam, especially at our 295, guys.
It is mostly 5-star reviews on hsn.com. I will tell you, listen, I have my choice of anything. I wanted to try this. From the time I demoed it on air, I was like, I've never seen steam like that. And that's really, that's where you get your bang for your buck. You want to get that power. Look at the steam right there. All right, and you are sanitizing. Think about using that brush. You can use it on fixtures. You can use it inside your tub. You can use it in sinks. You can use it everywhere. We added the brand new attachment nozzle so that you can do handheld cleaning. And Bobby, it just pops right in the back.
Yeah, what's neat about it is you just pop it in just like that. And then we give you this flexible hose. It's over 5 feet, so that really is going to help extend your clean. Now, when you first turn it on after the machine's been on a while, you're going to prime it. You're going to get that condensation out of there. And with just in seconds or so, you're going to see how quickly this turns to steam. And I'll slowly show it to camera in front of my shirt. Look at all of that steam coming out. I mean, that's a lot, and it's continuous steam. So what I've done is I've attached one of these nozzles. You get every nozzle that I show you, you're gonna get. So you get down here, we're on the tile, we're in the grout. I'll tell you a quick story, guy. My house, all right, when we moved in, we have white tile, white grout. Guess what? Now it's totally gray, and I forgot it was. I forgot it was supposed to be white until I used the Euroflex. Now I can use that nozzle. You can pop that one off. Okay. Then we give you two. We give you 2 of these, right, guy? These nylon nozzles. Use that one. This is the switch: on, easy off. So you have total control. Now, if you've got kids making those sticky messes, I don't know if that's honey, maple syrup,
toothpaste,
dirt, toothpaste. You can take this into the bathrooms, whatever you want. I'll just do these 2 panels right here so you can kind of see. But I'm basically using the power of steam, chemical-free, only water, and then watch this. Let me give it a quick wipe where I did it. I mean, look at that. Look at that guy. I mean, that is impressively
Imagine being able to take this in your shower and get rid of the soap scum, be able to get the stuff, the mold and mildew that's in the corners, this discoloration of your grout. And remember what I told you, when you're using it as a floor steamer, they built in into like almost a sole plate, like the same type of thing you have in an iron, that is actually heated. So what it does is it actually dries your floor as it is cleaning and sanitizing. Bobby will show you that.
Let's talk about that for a second, because again, we understand we're asking you to spend a little bit with us, and I'm gonna prove to you and show you why that's a good spend because of the name brand, because of the history, because of the steam, because of the power, because of the ease of use and lightweight. Those are all the reasons. This is another one to put us over the top. When you come back to me, I'll show you underneath, there's a drying plate. That is gonna do two different things for you. First of all, that's going to keep the steam hot. It's going to keep your microfiber pad hot, so you're not losing any power, you're not losing any steam, right? And the second thing it's gonna do is keep everything dry. And that's huge, 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 because to Guy's point, if you go out there and get a cheapo mop, let me tell you what other mops do, okay? They just release the steam straight down. It gets sopping wet because it can't stay hot. It condenses when the steam turns colder, and then you have water mess dripping out. You can't use that on hardwoods or on carpet. Ours is a totally different, we're a game changer. We're in a totally different realm. This is why we have the integrated drying plate. Again, if you missed it before, it keeps the heat in the pad, and it keeps it dry. There it is right there. So I just want to spend a minute about that. Also, we have an integrated steam grid. What that means is our steam doesn't go out and turn to water. It stays hot, it stays 295 degrees, it goes out the sides and then directly down. So you're getting the power of the steam, no water, no mess, quick drying. Let's keep it going, Guy. I got a lot of demos.
You can see the number of jets that this has, and we're not including the ones that are underneath. I mean, it's got so many different jets that go in multi-directions. So here we're showing
hardwood, boom.
Look at the floor, and you can see how dry this floor is already.
Did you see how quick I did? I did it one pass. And Guy, if you come down, you can see it drying. So again, what separates ours is we have a dry time of under a minute, literally seconds. You can see that's dry. This is a hardwood. Ours is one of the only ones recommended on carpet and, more importantly, or maybe just as importantly, sealed hardwood floors. You can't do that with other mops. That's the before, that's the after.
So if you want it, and I know it takes a little while for people to catch on. They're like, listen, if I'm gonna buy a steamer, I might as well buy what Guy thinks is the best. I own it. Listen, you don't have to trust my opinion. You have 30 days so you can try it out, all right? And I'm telling you, the first time you turn it on, you're gonna be like,
you're gonna be impressed.
Holy, you know what? He was not kidding. If you're gonna buy a steamer, buy one that has the best steam, that has the hottest steam, that has the most steam, 50 PSI. That is more than double, maybe even triple most of the PSI that we have on our handhelds. And I'm not poo-pooing those. There's a job for those. A lot of people are like, listen, I can't do 199. I can do 99, then do it. That's fantastic. At least you're getting clean. What I'm saying is, for my money, I would rather invest in something that has a lifetime warranty on the boiler. That's unheard of. That would be like a lifetime warranty on your engine of your car. Nobody does that. Nobody. A lifetime warranty on the engine of your car. That's what having a lifetime on the boiler, because the boiler is everything. Everything else is just, you know, aesthetics, pretty much, right? And design.
It's the heart of it.
It's the heart of it. And you get a lifetime warranty. The back of the steamer itself, you get a 5-year warranty. You will have this for years and years and years, which is why I recommended it, like I said, to my lady friend that owns the Italian market. And she, every time I go in there, she's like, I love that thing. It is so good. You will appreciate it as well in your home. And don't forget, we're giving you the detailing kit, which we never did before. That's an $80 value that we are throwing in so that you can do the grout, you can do the faucets, you can do the tub, you can do the toilet areas. And we're gonna get to the bathroom in just a minute. We have put the carpet glider on. You know, it's funny, it's a little piece of plastic, but it's one of my favorite things because it allows you to glide over runners, carpeting, anything, anywhere where you have an uneven surface, you can glide right over it.
We really made it simple and easy to use. Again, hardwoods, any of your flooring type, your laminate, you're gonna be able to go over. And again, I'm on the carpet now. The carpet, Guy, I love when you said in your other presentation, if you walk into someone's house and you notice that smell, probably 90% chance it's in the carpet, or it's coming from the carpet because it holds on to things. It captures those smells. Now, I'm going over the same spot over and over again right here, and the reason why is this. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna stop it. You saw how many times I went over this corner, right? Probably 6, 7, 8 different times. What is unique about ours is the drying technology. Look at this. It's bone dry.
I love that.
The worst thing that you can do if you have any of those cheapo steamers is get this wet. You get this wet, that's when you're talking about stink, mold, mildew. But with our ultra dry steam technology, look at that, it's bone dry.
What's funny is when I got mine, it coincides right around the time when I got the puppy. And let me tell you, if you have pets, The only way to refresh a carpet, you can't lift a carpet out. I mean, many of you have area rugs, but if you have big, giant rugs and you get a puppy stain, the best thing to do is obviously, you know, get that stain up with paper towels. But then you want to get in there with whatever kind of cleaner. I use this organic, whatever stuff that removes odors, and then I steam it because I need to sanitize it. Remember, 295 degrees means you are sanitizing. So if there are germs or bacteria, which yes, dogs, cats, they all give that off, you're going to be able to neutralize that using this machine. And that's, if you're a pet owner, you should definitely have this.
That's an absolute.
If you have a house that's bigger than 600 or 700 square feet, you should have this. That's why I said, if you have an apartment, you don't want to spend the money. I'm okay with that. I get it, right? It's $199.
Yeah.
But if you have a home with 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, if you have a lot, if you have pets, you got to get this.
Yeah.
Like I've said, I always give you top 10 and tell you what's in my top 10 all-time purchases. And I've got a lot of it is Bobby Milk. I've got my pole saw. I got a bunch of other things.
He has a lot of my other products.
My Zip Snip, which cuts the paper. I have a bunch of things that I love. Oh, my post lamps. Love those. This is easily. This might even be like top 5, 6, 7. Only because I never owned a steamer from HSN until I bought this one. I was like, you know what? Do I really need it? And then I got the dog, and I was like, I would walk on my tile floors, and I'm like, is it supposed to be sticky?
Exactly.
Is it supposed to be tacky? Is it supposed to look like that?
You've got Ripley at home. I have Sergeant. Guy and I got dogs at the same time. So we're both very familiar with all the stink and the odor and the stuff that they can bring in on their paws. I love that we give you this extra big nylon brush. I've got the bonnet on it, which is covering it. So now you could do mattresses, you could do pillows, you can do your pet beds. Basically, you are bringing these back to life by extending the life of them. You're relaxing the nap on the carpet. You're bringing back the fibers in this pet bed. If you've got stuffed animals, I'm not saying you would steam your dog, okay? But if you have a stuffed animal, you can steam the dog. You could do that too.
Ripley, come here, Ripley.
Come here, Ripley.
Time for a good steaming.
So now we're going to
Don't steam your dog.
So we're going to take this attachment off. Right. Now I'm going to put the detail nozzle on.
I'll tell you something. Like I said, if you have a dog or cat, you got to get this. Remember, you get that $80 value, which has all the concentrator nozzles.
Yeah, like this
Show
one.
everybody the toilet. Right. That's a big show. And then I want to show everybody how to fill it.
Okay, cool. This is our detail nozzle. And again, we've got a 5.5-foot flexible hose. So this is one of the dirtiest places in the house. You can just see that. I don't know what that yellow orange stuff. What did you say it was, guy?
I call it staph.
That's
really. And now we're not curing anything. We're not making.
Look at that.
But if you have something reddish brown around in your toilet, 9 out of 10 times that could be staph, which is nasty. You want to be able to get in there and you want to steam it. And remember, steam goes where no chemical can go. A chemical cannot go underneath a crack and clear it out.
Right.
You're just getting around it. This gets in there. Look at under the bowl.
I'm going to show you the toilet bowl before I start cleaning. Look how dirty it is. If you guys can do me a favor, grab a shot of the toilet bowl before I get in there, because I just want to show you how dirty it is.
We're getting there.
We're getting there, okay. We're almost there. Thank you, guys. All right, so now I just wanted you to see how dirty it was. My point is this: how else are you going to be able to get in there and scrub or touch? Now, you can just use the power of steam to do all of that for you. You can get in, you can kind of turn it upside down. Now you're using the power of steam. Remember, continuous steam, 295 degrees, kept up with that 50 PSI and that stainless steel boiler. That's how you're going to be able to clean. And then I could just flush the toilet and all of that stuff would run down. So again, boom. Look at that, guys.
And by the way, if I come to your house and your toilet looks like that, I'm probably going to wait till I get home.
We really made it a mess in there. But look at all the steam coming out. You get it. Billowing out, right?
But you get the idea, and you see how it melts away. Because remember, the only way to get rid of things